everyone, and welcome. We are surrounded by college football will be at its best today. And the Yellow Jackets will kick it off to get us underway. Fair catch called for and made. All right, guys, here's our first look at this offense today. Sometimes you sense that what the kids call sweat
speed, and you see DBs. They're probably watching him come on the field right now, and they understand it's going to be a long game. This guy
really motivated in the offseason coming into this one, and they knew the challenge ahead of them, but they also know how talented they are. And David, they're putting that on.
Oh, look out! Quick step and go. And he picks up. Leaves it with the running back. Tough run in this.
With positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
A strike downfield.
Often in this game.
They'll try to get it in with the run. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Georgia Tech's offense has its first opportunity of the day. Both of these teams have lock-up corners.
And they're really good at baiting you into throwing their way as well. You've got to be careful. And, David, I like these guys.
Give other guys help because you trust these guys on an island outside.
Fires to the wideout. These guys. Out of the gun to give to the back. Hard running there. A confident tuck. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. He's right on target. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Grabs it in the middle. Really down here for the offense. They'll keep it on the ground. And excellent vision to the 42. They'll ride the hot hand. They've got it inside.
This offense, if they can create that run, physicality, now it opens up everything else.
Quickly out to the tight end.
Decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to 3rd down.
Case him and the fact that the play is extended so long.
Yeah, if they've got a spy defensively, if someone's athletic enough to...
How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense.
Play call, throwing the ball on 3rd and short in field goal.
And into the end zone for a touchdown. You know what? Methuselah lived 969 years. He was born and died in the amount of time it took them to walk it down the field and score that touchdown.
That's just so frustrating. Play after play after play. You line up, you try to do your assignment, and you fail, and they cap it off with a touchdown? Oh, Methuselah.
The field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement.
They've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first against this defense.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Brings it in down the left side. And they'll... Looking to go up top on 1st down. Got a man. They'll throw it from the red zone. He looks that one in nice. Using his legs, it's Thomas. Works his way ahead for the zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Almost in down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Never a doubt.
I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep.
He's looking to throw it. He makes the grab.
And that's why they got the 1st down.
He's going to pass on 2nd down. Got his man. Wow. Back goes in motion. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Trying to burn this defensive back. And that pass is intercepted. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Those sacks don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT.
Oh, what a spectacular. To the air on first down. And the quarterback couldn't withstand the heat, and he will go down as we've played one quarter. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Handoff from the gun. And just wedges it ahead. The noise backing this defense on third down. And the incomplete pass. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Trying to make magic on the scramble.
Defense is all about
the hill and making a tackle.
He'll throw on third down. He's got his man. Going to the line, 2nd and 7. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And he's almost just short of the first down. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Good, solid pickup.
Right away, rifled it out of his hands like he was turning two. That was
under pressure. Didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots. You read the quarterback's eyes. Make sure you take away.
10 from the 19. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And a really not a first down run in the red zone. Relentless. Quick pass on the jet motion. And it's a touchdown. Puts 6 on the board. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it.
A touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Western Kentucky.
And those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He'll do it himself.
well, this is one.
Quarterback on the keeper.
He's just way too athletic, and he guessed right. The quarterback was keeping the ball. He knew.
Doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side. And they type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Caught over the middle. It's Bush. And they'll find.
And when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receivers got to understand, find space. My QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a...
Just flying through.
Diving out, stretching out, and hauling that pass in.
And they're in for a touchdown. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, and this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more
physical team. If you can threaten the run and then run play action and open.
Gonna run it. It's Thomas. Sticking motion from the offense. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Crosses the 45. And there they go.
Motion. Defense doesn't know if he's just running across the field and is going to run a route.
A shot toward the end zone. And it's caught for the touchdown.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Offense rolls back onto the field. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half.
But everything go right for them in the first half. But here's an opportunity, David, to execute.
And the They'll run it from the gun. On the move. He wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Go back to the air on 2nd and 10 from the 33. Just a short pass to the tight end.
Really putting this offense in a good position.
Throws to the wideout. Fires into traffic. Picked off. Bringing it back. The 20. Strolls into the end zone for a touchdown. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
Late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum.
In the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Palmer. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Finds a man on the left. We're trying to get more points on the board before the break. Finds his man, it's Thomas. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. And that's just a fly to put points on the board right before the half. Defense way too anxious there, and they just hand them a 1st down with a penalty. Looking to move it through the air. He'll take a deep shot here.
But you want to send a clear message. You're trying to take the top off this defense. You keep calling downfield.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Man, it should come as no surprise we have ourselves a fun matchup in Tallahassee. 2 quarters of both sides feeling each other out. And it's likely to come down to which offense can find a way to generate some big plays. Adjustments will be a part of it. Maybe it's time these typically conservative play callers open up the playbook. Nothing crazy, but a calculated risk here and there to try to gain an edge in what's been a stalemate. And with that, let's send it back to our guys at Bobby Bowden Field.
All lined up and ready. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this 3rd quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan. Get the ball first to start this possession. Try to put a scoring drive together.
These players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys. You got guys out of the portal. You put your faith in them to make plays. This is a time to go out and do it.
Breathing room, and the defense provided it with that penalty. They bring him down, and he's going to lose, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Oh, what a grab by the defense. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the senior just took that one out of the air and sends it the other way.
Playing wide receiver out there, I might think about trying a different DB.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Lets it fly deep downfield.
The guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look he liked, decided.
He'll take a shot. It's caught. That's a touchdown.
And this quarterback really does a great job of seeing the defense and seeing what kind of coverage they're in. And I think when this offense goes empty and they spread the defense out, it just makes it so much more simple for the QB to see what the defense is doing pre-snap and then post-snap. You can tell he's playing in a great rhythm right now because he's seeing the field. And
They're trailing by 7 to Western Kentucky. We'll circle back if any.
Give to the back. Nifty run there. Pick up. They'll try to power their way ahead. He's knocked down in the. Here's the handoff. At midfield, he's got room. He's running free down the middle. Finds the finish line for the touchdown. Boy, did he just scorch that defense for that score.
He shows you all of it, Blaze. He's got the speed, he's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
Rolls back onto the field. Using the quick game.
Dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He's open on the right. Set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got him downfield. And he found all. He's going to pass. They're trying to get to him. Makes his connection. He's there to make the stop. On the ground, it's Thomas.
Listen, you got to be able to get a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
He Bull Jackets trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He wide out in motion. He'll run it to the right here and try to get it into the end zone. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets!
Number 7 in the end zone.
Great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal.
Wide receiver shows motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. And he's brought down at the...
Nice job. Nice execution. 1st down.
Feeling some heat. And the pressure. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Strong. They snap it from their own 46. That'll get the job.
This much success on the ground, it starts with the ground game, right? Like, you can chew up these kind of plays, then I can play action later on and take shots, but right now, defense is...
From the gun, he'll try to throw. Gets away from one. He's going to run it.
Because they're elusive. Really good job wrapping them up and getting to the ground.
Caught. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. From the gun, the ground game.
Now, ground game and continue to add these plays up as they go along. Long drives, eat the clock with the lead.
Give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Bush. 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Oh.
He's now got over 350 passing yards.
Working that left side now. And it's in for a touchdown. They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the 4th, and they are going to go to 7-0.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get concerned, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Onto the field. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Takes the easy one to the back. The tearing at a 2nd and long from their 20. Getting some heat. Got the back over the middle. And he's dragged. Looking to throw for it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Boyd, he'll just keep slinging it. And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
That is an example of a defender just stepping up and happening on my watch. Right away, that D lineman decides to go after the QB, and he makes a big play.
On 2nd down, wants to throw. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. And they'll throw it on 1st down. They're working that left side. Mates have moved it inside the 20. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's brought close to cashing it in for this offense. From the gun. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
And you try to catch him off balance, maybe on now you got to be a little bit more creative now that you got the negative play. The offense, I know you've worked this all week. You got to get ready to execute in the red zone.
The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. Third and goal from way back there. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. All by himself down the middle. Tag. And no one is going to catch him. Cruises into the end zone for a touchdown. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run.
And that's just the guy you want to find that football. The ball's loose. Who do you want to get it? One of your little fast guys. The defensive back picks it up and turns on the afterburners, takes it all the way back for the touchdown.
Base. They're trailing by 18 to Western Kentucky.
Fires to the tight end.
Nice.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
Yeah, this defense just built a huge lead. We're just counting down the minutes on the clock now.
From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He found plenty of room.
Line. Because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap.
Using his feet. And a decent gain there. Do they do it again? Quarterback keeps it. And they make the tackle, but he has a designed run for the quarterback. He's got it down. This is a designed run. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
They'll throw it on first down. He's taking a deep shot. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. And he'll get in for the late touchdown, the consolation prize, the window dressing score to make the final outcome a little closer.
How about the bomb? The Hail Mary coming out, and the offense executes it great. They throw the ball deep. Where's the defense? Man, you know this ball is going deep. You know they need it. They got to have it. And the defense just doesn't play great, doesn't get to the football to make a play.
We're at the midway point of the season, and after the showing they delivered today, this team is firing on all cylinders through Week 7.
We've been talking a lot about this team, but you want to be remembered in the month of November. The most important part in the meat of this schedule now is coming up. If you play well throughout the second half of the year, we're talking college football playoff potentially.
Yeah, but you got to start somewhere, right? And I like that they started strong, made it to Week 7 now. Yes, the rivalries are coming up, and more important games are coming up, but you did what you needed to do to start the season. Now just keep that mindset and keep grinding.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.